Welcome in to this episode of Music City Trader. We are on day 25. This is actually getting there, almost to day 30. Day 25 of our session. We're at 1771. We're going for, just 2, 3, 4, 5% profit today, as much as we can. And, wherever it is, whatever day this is posting, this is actually my trading session. It is a Monday, and it is about 11:30 Central Standard Time. We're going to watch these charts, see if they're going crazy, see if it's something that I can actually do, get some profit. I want to get profit, and I want this week to be profitable. But if I do happen to hit my stop loss or lose, then I will stop. And that is the only thing that really, really matters, is not blowing out my account if I get in a bad way. Hey, we meet up here every day, and I show you real-life binary options trading. Please take a moment, hit the subscribe button. If you do that, I promise I'll work hard to make this channel bigger and better with every single episode. I have some great news. For a limited time, you can join the Music City Trader tribe absolutely free. All you have to do is open your pocket option account using my affiliate link and make your first deposit. And I'll send you 2 trading strategy ebooks and my latest trading sheets. So don't wait any longer. Go to musiccitytrader.com and click on Join the Tribe. And that's it. That's how it goes. Make sure you get in there. I'm looking at charts, and I'm going to look until I find something really, really good. I'm going to take my time and just scroll around. All right, folks, I'm in on this first trade. It's bouncing pretty heavy off this bottom line. It's bounced there twice. Got back up to this white line. I took a 2-minute put on this. I guess it could go either way, but I really saw a lot of pressure here. And it has been going, it's been going lower highs. I think this will continue. What I think is going to happen, I'll draw my little line here. What I think is going to happen is this. I don't know that it's actually going to go all the way back down, but I do think, let's see here. I do think it'll go down. I don't know that it'll break this line. I took a little bit longer of a trade because I don't think this is a turnaround. I think this is getting closer and closer to breaking this bottom line. If I look at it in 10 minutes, it could go either way, but I don't think it's going to go back up this way. So I've got 1 minute. It's getting a little higher here. That's in 10 minutes. Wow, that's a lot of push. It's a big push. Big push. That's a big push. And it actually is, we're going to take another one there. 1 minute. That's an RSI touch. Complete RSI touch. Let's look at it in 10 seconds. What a huge climb. Massive climb. But I don't think it's a turnaround. We'll watch and see. This is two actual trades on this one position, which, coming into this Monday, maybe this is not what I should be doing, but at 19 seconds, that's got 38 seconds. Let's see if this can hold out. It could save this trade. I didn't double it up, though. I could have doubled it up because this bottom one actually, let's see, maybe I should have or shouldn't have. If I had doubled this up, then they both would have lost. I still have 20 seconds. Really high. That one's going to lose too. Actually, that one's going to lose as well. All right, we're going to take our third one right here. Boom. 1.5 minutes. We'll probably get one of these back. So those first two are a loss. This could be bad because if this one loses, that'll be 3 losses on this same position. Look at what I thought was going to happen. It really went high on that position. And I don't know if I would call this a total turnaround, but in the 10-minute, it's been going down there. It's got a pretty heavy level here. It's got a minute, and it's retracting in the 10-minute. It's got a really heavy level. It wants to go back down. I don't know if I win this trade. I won't take another one right here, I don't think, unless I just really think it's going to tank. it could hit right here. It still has to get below this level. If it gets below this level without bouncing back up, maybe it will go all the way down. But if it sets up a new sort of consolidation up here, then my trade is in danger. Let's look at it in 10 seconds. See what happened. 30 seconds. We're watching this and drinking coffee and just hoping this one actually wins. Look at that. It's okay if it pops up there. It's going to pop down. I don't like how it's hanging high, though. It's hanging high. It's got up pressure. It's hanging high with up pressure. 15 seconds. I'm hoping this one actually wins. Oh, that's not going to win. Look at that. Man, that's hard to watch. Oh, that's hard to watch. Oh, that is so hard to watch. Oh, that's hard to watch, guys. That's three losses on that. I took the wrong direction, and I don't know what I was thinking. I should have just let that be. It broke through all those levels. I really thought that now that it's broken above there, I'm not going to do any more on this chart because this chart feels a little bit scary to me because I'm just definitely not seeing what it's supposed to be doing. This broke through the RSI in the 1 minute so far and so hard. It's so scary. That's actually not a bad idea right here, but it broke through so hard and so far. I just can't imagine if it's going to go down or up. Let's look at this and see. Yeah, it's consolidating, but I don't know that it's not just turning around here. I hear my dog just going crazy. I'm going to watch these. All right, let's take this one. I'm taking this based on this bottom of this 5 minute, but that the fact that in the 1 minute and the 30 second, mostly in the 30 second, it's hitting like a white line. I took a 2 minute trade. Let's see what happens. This had a ton of down pressure, but it's getting to an actual line. It's kind of cricked off this middle line here, and we'll try to win some of these trades back. Let's look at this in 10 seconds. 10 seconds, it's fine. It's, this is a level that it came down to. It's got a minute and a half. It's got to turn, though. It can't keep going. It's been going down, but it's got to kind of turn and go back up from here, or this will be a loss, too. Hopefully it's a win. We'll just watch and see what happens. We kind of zoom in on the 30 seconds and watch this white line. Watch it play with the white line. Watch it turn on the white line. That's good that it's got some up pressure. At 35 seconds, that's a good turnaround in the 10 second. Not saying that it couldn't just shoot back down, but is it going to make its move? Is it going to go ahead and make its total move? If it does make its move here, might take another trade on this top. Although that'll be a good win, so I might just take a breather. It is off that white line. It's got 10 seconds. Here's in the 1 minute. It's got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2. There it is, and that is a good win right there. All right, so we're back up a little bit. Let's just keep going here. Just don't know if this is a complete turnaround or if it's a. To me, it looks like it's going to be a turnaround. In fact, if it breaks through this, I'm going to go ahead and go with it. Yeah, let's go ahead and go with this. I think this is a 10 second. But it finally broke through the white line. Let's see if it doesn't do back and forth. If these charts are going to go back and forth today, it's going to be hard. I'm going to have to be patient or I'm going to lose if they're going to start bouncing back and forth. That's 45 seconds. It's got good down pressure. So I would have 3 wins. This would be, if this one wins, or I'm sorry, I would have 3 losses. If this one wins, then I'll have another. Oh, look at that. It's going to go to the white line. Could bounce off that white line. It's got 20 seconds. It's been bouncing. It hasn't really made it past the white line. Let's look at the 5 minute. What do we think the 5 minute's going to do? I think it's going to tank. It went up pretty high. That's a win. That's a win. That's a win right there. So that's good. But we're at the very, very top. We're kind of falling down. It bounced off that white line. It's kind of wanting to go back up, but I think what's going to happen... Here we go. That's a pretty high position. So what I think overall the picture is going to be, and I took this as a 3-minute, pretty long, because what I think is going to happen is this. I think it's going to head down that way. If I win this one, I'll be back where I started. The reason I'm taking this on a longer trade is because of this vibe right here. It is a total turnaround at the very high level. It's really high up there. So overall, what I think is going to happen is I think this chart's going to go down. Now it has a little bit of resistance right there. Okay, that right there is maybe a little resistance. I mean, look further in, and I think it can go there. Did it already touch there? That could be bad if it already touched there. Yeah, it already touched there a little bit, but it's still got 2 minutes. So I do think from here it's going to try to go back down there is what it's going to do. In terms of long term, I think this is stuck. It reached a high level. It really rejected all the way in 10 minutes, and I think it's going to keep going. Now, unless this is a high level that it set up and it's going to consolidate in that 10-minute area. It could consolidate in that 10-minute area, but I still think this could win. So it could hit this level right here and it could turn around. But I'm not going to get over ambitious or emotional about this trade. This is a win or a loss. I'm not going to double it up or do anything funny, because if it doesn't do what I think it's going to do in the next minute or so, then I'm not so sure that I know what it's going to do. So we did have 2 wins back to back. So we had 3 losses and 2 wins. And so this would put us back to where we started if it wins. It looks like it could win. It's got a minute. It looks like it could go all the way back down to here. It hit that thing. Let's look at it in 10 seconds and kind of get the vibe of the 10 second. Oh, the 10 seconds looks like a climber. I mean, it could definitely show back down, but it hit this low level, went higher. Okay, now it's broken. Now it's broken its rules here, so it's going to move back and forth. I believe it went higher, but then, I mean, it did kind of stay, I don't know, it kind of went almost back down to where it was, which gives me the idea that the internal pressure wants to return to this low line. But it's off of where I thought it was going to go. I thought it was going to go there from there. And look, it set up this new weird level of consolidation. So this trade's still in play. This trade could still win. It's got 20 seconds. It's back and forth. I hope it gets a little bit of a down motion right there and starts feeling the down pressure. I hope it starts feeling down pressure. It's got 8 seconds. I hope it just stays down there. 5 seconds. Oh, this feels good. 3, 2, 1, and it is a win there. It is a win. It's kind of a struggle. 1765. So we're down $5, and it's okay. This is what's going to happen now is this is actually, if this breaks this down, if this actually breaks down under this level in that 10 second, I'm going to take a put for 30 seconds. Like if it even tries to break that, I'm going to take it because I think that's what it's trying to do. Let's look at it in 30. You got to be careful because in 30 it could go back up to this level again. It's like it's not really RSI touched yet, but it is kind of high. It's a great position if I think it's really going back where I think it's going. If it jumps up there, yeah, see, it's kind of confused. But I don't want to take it now because I want it to get up here. I want it to jump. I want it to jump. I don't want to take it here because it could go either way. So I want it to kind of hit that white line. Probably that was it. Probably it did. It got real close, didn't it? It got real close. Watch this 10 seconds. Yeah, it's continuing to go up. But if it hits this line right here, we got a pretty sure snipe off that line. Yeah, if it hits that line, let it bounce off that up above that line. There we go. There we go. I'm going to take that now. That I could have got a little higher, couldn't I have? Yeah, I could have. But I took 30 seconds. So that's the snipe line. We got 30 seconds. This could be a win. If this is a win, then we're in the money for today. And I may call it today. Because these were hard trades. These are hard, jumpy. That's a perfect snipe. I think it's going to be a perfect snipe. I'm glad I waited in this area. It was very dangerous. But when it got up to that line, there it goes. It obeyed the line, and it sniped at 1788. I would say that's not a great profit. I'm going to take one more because I think it'll go. If it goes under this line, then it goes. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. It's hit this line multiple times, but if it really goes below that line, and if it heads for this, I'll snipe it. I don't know what it's going to do though. It's set up a little higher. It could just tank. It could just tank out of there. It doesn't, in the 30 seconds, it doesn't look quite like it will. What I think it'll do here is probably go back up because see, it kind of went low, but then it rejected right away. And then it went and it's just in this area. So if it breaks above this if it breaks above this line, then we know it's going to go up. I mean, I might be able to get it to hit this line again. I might be able to get one more snipe off this line. I mean, it's iffy because it's already hit that line. But it does keep going back down. Anytime though it hits this line, the next time it could go all the way through. You know, it could break, or it could just start tanking. Let's watch it in 10 seconds. Yeah, it's sort of, it got big, and now it's kind of like in the middle. It's trying to make its decision. I don't feel comfortable. I'm already in the money a little bit. I don't feel super comfortable unless this thing just breaks out of here, like it's going to go crazy, like it's going to go somewhere really great. Look how it's stuck in the middle. It's really just stuck in the middle. And to me, if it goes to either one of these lines, the upper or lower line, it could mean that it's ready to break. It could mean that it's really going to go. It's stuck in this middle area right here. I'm watching it. This is 10 seconds. So it's kind of flirting with this bottom line, but it's really stuck right here in this center section. For patient, which I've been trying to be more patient in my trading, if I'm patient, I'll see a breakout here. It did break out here, but only for about 20, 30 seconds. Then it came back. But I mean, I want it to break hard and just take off. Like that other chart. That other chart took off in the beginning of my session. It just took off. And it just took off like crazy. Like this one, you know, it's like it's going up. It's like, is it going to break above that? It doesn't show me that it's got any like major thing. See there, that would have been a good snipe. But I'm not so sure that's not just going to push up and just go out of there. But oh, look how tight that was. That was so good. That was so good. I didn't get on that trade because I was kind of thinking if it hit this line again, it might break it again. But that would have been a win. That would have been a win right there. Sniping is nerve-wracking, you know, because it went up and hit that line. It could have went 3 candles above it. It's really trying to break that line. Here it comes. Here it comes again. If it really does decide to break this line this time, it's probably going to go for it. Let's watch it and see. I got 30 seconds on the trade clock. Just not so sure. It does have a mind of its own. It's saying, I want to go down. I want to get outside of this. It's stuck inside of this, stuck very closely inside of this. I don't know why I'm even still watching this, to be honest. Just watching it, because sometimes you get the feel for what's going and you can win. I usually don't trade in this tight of an area, but today my wins have been tight. They've been in this tight area. I've had 4 wins in a row. See, look at that. Four wins in a row. Boom, 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 boom. Of course, I opened up with 3 losses, but they were all on that same chart, which I typically won't do that. I don't double up trades, or, if I get it wrong, I try to just get it wrong and let it be. Wait for another opportunity. I mean, this looks like it's going to that line. I can't tell you if it is, but I feel like someday it's going to break out. Yeah, see, it's even in the 30-second. Feels like it's really heavily. That's a really heavy line. I mean, it would have to really break that, like really hardcore break that, for me to really think that it's going to go for it. But it's above it now. But that's not anything. That's just a little flirt. It's flirting. It's rejecting. Yeah, it's flirting and rejecting, flirting and rejecting. There, it's got up pressure. It's rejecting now. So now it broke all the way through it, and then it totally rejected it. Look how it's getting so unstable. It's like really fighting. It really wants to go up. It really wants to, but it can't. It's definitely got power in the down position as well. Went a little bit higher that time. That's interesting that it did go a little higher that time, but it's got massive down pressure. These sellers are like really strong. I don't see anything that's just, I don't see any real confirmation that it's full break. See, it's down now. It's down at the bottom level where it's always been rejected from. Again, hot stove off that bottom level. Just really wants to stay right in this area. Probably could win some snipes. My fear about sniping on the actual levels at this point is it's been up there and down there so long. I did that last time and I thought it was going to do it, and then it just broke and just went crazy down. I can't call a level. I can't call a level either. I mean, it's just sitting there, I do think that it will go down in general. It is up there. It's really far up there. If I look at it in 5, it looks really good for a down. If I look at it in 1, it's really good for a down. But it's stuck right here, still testing that upper level. Like it really wants to go back up here. I thought it was going to go down there and it didn't, and it stayed in this really bad level. It's going to go back up. Let's watch what it does right up here again. Okay, so it goes up there. We're in 10 seconds. Again, it feels rejection. It feels major rejection off that line again. Then it farts around there, back up and down. Just shoved down again. Very, very, very strong. It didn't get any higher or lower. I can't really decipher that. It's very, very up and down, isn't it? I could have won on all those, and I'm just being patient and waiting for it to break up. It does look like it's sort of just straight sideways. I don't see, in 30 seconds, I don't see any indication either way. It's in the 50 RSI. It's just bouncing up and down, up and down, up and down. It did go down and touch the RSI one time here. It obeyed. It did not obey the RSI very well up in here. It broke through. It's out of bounds. It wants to go down. It's way high and wants to go down. The only other option is it maybe breaks up to this level. But that's not, I think that would be weird if it broke up to that level, because that's really high level, and you can tell it went up there and then it just kind of went back down. All right, so I'm in now what happened here could be real. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at that. It went way up, broke out, and I waited. This is the 10 seconds. That's why it looks so terrible. I waited, and I just kind of waited for that trade to go, and it did that, and it lost. It's going to lose. I let it get out of there. And then I took it. Oh, whoa. It almost won. Look at that. That was so close. Yeah, because it wants to go up. So I waited so long. Like right when it broke out, I waited. Now I'm going to set right here because it's going to go up and hit an RSI right there. But I don't know because yeah, it wants to go down from here. It did break out of its thing and it went pretty high. It's rejecting. I mean, now it's out of the pocket. It's out of its pocket and it rejected way up. I just waited too long. If it jumps up again, I'll take a 30-second put. There he goes. If it goes up and touches there, I'll take a 1 minute. Okay. Now that's tricky because so I'm at 1, 2, 3 losses, 1, 2, 3, 4 wins, 1 loss, and then we're back here again where we're at. So if this can turn around and go back down, then we're good. And if it actually starts going down, if it actually starts tanking, then I think I'll take one more longer trade down because it wants to go back to where it is. See, like that's what I think. It wants to go back where it came from. It wants to. I'm just gonna have to wait and see if this is actually gonna win. So 23 seconds. 23 seconds. It kind of went above. Finally broke out, but then again, it could actually go back where it is. It's 11 seconds. Looks like a pretty good win. That looks like a good win. Okay, so that is a win. So we're still in the game, not doing too bad profit-wise here. We're actually in the money here. But I want to say that I'm confused about this one now. It shot way out of its zone, and then it's just waiting. I probably should find another chart now because I waited for it to pop out of that line. And then, I took my trade too late. And then maybe I'll take another rejection here. If it goes up and touch another RSI touch, if it can give me another really good RSI touch here, maybe I'll take another 1 minute. Give me another RSI touch up here. Like I want it to just shoot up there. Just give me a real big shoot and really, really touch. It's not going to break. I don't think it's going to break that top line. That top line is super hard. If it hits that top line, I'm going to take a 30-second rejection off of it. It's got pressure up. I just want it to hit that line so hard and so fast. There it goes. That's what I want. 30 seconds right there. Now, this is gutsy. Real gutsy because it went through it. Oh, and I only took a 30-second trade. But if we get a really fast rejection, then we're good. But it looks like it's got up pressure. It's got a lot of up pressure actually. It's actually doing that. Let's take this as a 1 minute and 30. Let's take it down. We're going to go ahead and push this. It's unlike me to do that, but that is a first one at the bottom is a loss. It was an RSI touch and it just broke through. Okay, so I'm going to take this RSI touch again at a 1 minute 15. It's just a longer trade. But if you look at this in the 10 minute, it got up to this line, and that's a heavy line. Or in the 5 minute, if you look at it in 5 minutes, still, it's like a very heavy line. I'm going to take off some of these lines now and just kind of get back to what I was thinking when I watched this. So if we go into 1 minute, this 1 minute trade right here, it touched this level and it rejected. So now it went way above. And if I think it's actually going to go down from here, I might take another 1 minute trade. If I really think that is going to go down and break that line. If it breaks this line, it's kind of not wanting to. I got 30 seconds left on this trade. In the 1 minute, it looks like it could win. In the 30 seconds, it actually looks like it could win in any of them because I think it wants to go down. It's fighting down. Now, is it going to actually go down, or is that actually going to be a loss? Look how it's pushing up there in that last second. Yeah, this one's tough. It's got 12 seconds. It needs to go back down. It's got 9 seconds. Come on, baby. Come on. This has to be oh, man. Yes. There it is. It's got to hold. Oh, no. It's got to not hold. All right, I'm taking a 2-minute trade off the top of here. That'll be a second loss. I'm kind of pushing right now, but this is in 10 seconds. What an insane movement. And I think I need to not believe so much in this chart now. 1711. Let's open up this and see where I'm at. I'm going to open up my spreadsheet while this trade's rolling, and I'm going to see where we're at. 1711. So I've been in and out of the money here. Let's open up this spreadsheet and see if I lose this trade where I'll be. It's in the money now. It's kind of coming in and out of the money. It does look like it could win, but it doesn't look like it's, I think it's going to tank is what I think is going to happen. So we started at 1771. And then 1711 is where we're at now. It's down 60. We're down 3.39%. So that's not great. This is okay. This looks like it could win pretty good. And look at it. Okay, it finally broke down below that level. I don't think this is going back up. I actually think this is going to go back down to that level. I think this is going to go back down to the white line. It's going to head back down. It's jumpy though. So let's say we had 2 losses right there, and then this one could be a win. And it looks like it will be. It's in 40 seconds. Looks like it will be a win, and then we'll be at 1760, 58, 48, 58, 59, 1759. We're at 1759 if this one wins, 1759. So we're not going to be down very much. But I don't know how to read what this is doing. It just tanked from that bottom, from that top. And I thought that's what it was going to do. I just lost a trade or two on the top because I got anxious, or I just jumped in too much. But that line right there is definitely a line that it's going off of. It went above that line. That was my RSI touch that I lost right there. It went up here. It farted around long enough to lose a trade or two. And then I took a longer trade on it. And it looks like it's got a big thing, goes down. It's got a big rejection, goes down. Can it go down from here? Probably, but I don't know. If you look at it in 1 minute, it looks like it could hit the white line or it could not. It looked like it could jump right back up. Let's look around for a different chart because I'm just slightly out of the money right now. Which one was that? Euro NZD. That was the one I really traded on. It's down here. It stayed in this level back when we were trading on it. Stayed in this level so long, and when it broke out, I just mistimed it. Here it's gonna go back down. It's gonna hit this white level. It's gonna, who knows if it's gonna break all the way down. It probably is. It hit that level and it wants to return. That's the level that it was like really trying to go down on. And if we think that's gonna go down, and that's a pretty heavy line. So I'm afraid to play off that line. I'm afraid to play off that line, actually. Yeah, it's because it's now it's rejecting off that line. Looks like it has the idea to go down. If it breaks below this, I'll take a put. But I don't know. It looks like it could be going back up from here. But if it gets a little bit of oomph and it just breaks below that, then I think I'm good for a put because this is a strong line that it's on. See how it's playing with that line. Everybody, 99% thinks this is going down. I'm going to take it. I do think it's going to go down from here too. It's playing with that line. That was a good position. I've burned myself twice, 2 or 3 times on this chart So that was a win that I had last time. I burned myself a couple times waiting for it to break lines and then taking the trade, because then it just kind of peters out. But that's interesting that the pocket option, what do we call this? The odometer, speedometer, thermometer. The pocket option thermometer was saying it's down by 99%. It was saying it was going down 99%. Now it doesn't know, of course, now that I took a trade based on, it was my own analysis, but I was kind of looking at that and going, wow, it really thinks it's going to go down, doesn't it? It does think it's going to go down, but now it's going up and down. Look at that. It's got this little line here. Bounce off that line. Don't bounce above that line. That's a hard line up there. That's a hard line. 5, 4, 3. It's up and down. It's up and down, and it's just, oh, it's a loss, but it's just barely a loss. That was iffy. That was iffy. That was very iffy. Because now it is going down. Look at that. Now it's going down. I'm going to take a call on this one. It's 30 seconds, that's 10 seconds. Let's see if it actually breaks it now. I got a little bit high position. But I think it's going to go up, yeah. The barometer 99%. And I don't know if I believe this thing up here, this pocket option thing. It's hilarious. 99%, 98% think it's going up. Now, 91% think it's going up. 91% think it's going up. I got 30 seconds on this. It could go either way, honestly, but this is a really hard line. I should have got it on that line. That's what I should have done. In fact, I'm going to hit it again on that line because it's underneath that line. That's gutsy because it could break that, but it's a 30-second trade. There it goes. 7. The bottom one's on 7 seconds. Oh man, is the top one going to lose or win? It could lose or win. Look at that, it lost. This bottom one is 10 seconds. It's got to go up. No, it doesn't have to do anything. Oh, look at that. It's just back and forth. That's the most back and forth trade I've ever seen in my life. And it's a loss. 1684. I've got to stop trading like this. I'm reaching my stop loss. This is 1684. 1684. I've got to stop this. 1684. I'm down $87. Okay. Down 4%. I've got to come up with a better. These charts are bouncing all over the place. And when I go for that little bouncing line, it bounced underneath. When I waited for it to break patiently, then it just kind of took off. I'm going to just take 30 seconds and I'm going to go find me some good, I'm going to go find some good RSI touches that actually look right. I've got maybe like one or two trades left before I hit my stop loss. I don't want to hit my stop loss today. I'd like to make forward motion today, but this one right here, breaking really far down. It hasn't really, it would just be reckless to take that trade, but it could win because look how it got low. Oh, it's on a white line. I'm going to take it because it was a 30-second breakthrough. Yeah. Okay. That might be a win. So we might be able to just by sheer force of just making good guesses here. Oh no, look at that bouncing. These are bouncing all over the place. You look at this in 30 seconds, 12 seconds. Okay, I think this could win. If this could win, but I hope it does because that was a guess on an RSI touch, and it's got 1 second, so that's a win. Thank goodness that's a win. 25. So we're at 1707. Okay, so let's go into our chart. I want to check this out. I don't want to get crazy. We're only down 64. We're down 3.61%. Okay. Playing off these levels, though, these charts are bouncing really interestingly. I think I should find bigger spots to take trades. Like it bounced down there like that. It's trying to get lower. I mean, I can see that it bounced here. I can see that it bounced there. It does want to go up. It's saying it wants to go down. I'm going to take this 2 minutes off this line right here because the way this thing's bouncing, I don't think it's going to break that. It's 2 minutes. It can try to break it all at once too for a little while because I have a longer trade in. And, I think, a long trade, 2 minutes, but anything can happen in 2 minutes. But look at that. It's kind of been hit there, hit there, hit there. It kind of did break that line. That's not really a clear line. The clear line is like, where is the line? This looks like an upward moving line. This looks like, I'm going to double that one up because look at that. It finally hit that line too. I'm at 1657. So I'm basically, if these two lose, I will have hit my stop loss today. But I think these actually two could win because this is actually a minute left. It's got a minute left and it's at a really, really hard line on the bottom. It hit here, it farted around there, hit here. But you see, the thing is, this hard line that I'm talking about on the bottom, it's bouncing all over that. I mean, it could shoot straight off that line and go straight up. It could just go straight up. It could shoot straight up there. Boom. It could shoot all the way up to there. But then again, this thing's shooting all over the place today. They're shooting all over. And so I would love for these both to win. This would be phenomenal if this shot up and just both of these won. I've got only 30 seconds left. And it looks like, for me, this could go all the way back up to there. It could go up. Both of those could win, which would be phenomenal. Let's see what happens because we've had a win. We had a win. There we go. We got 22 seconds. I hope this does win because we have one win there. This would be 3 in a row. This wins. It'll be 3 in a row. 15 seconds. It's kind of close. It looks like it might bounce up. It does up through. It looks like it might reject, but then again, it's got pressure on that up. Let's hope these both win. We got 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2. Just need it to go up 1 second. There we go. There we go. There we go. Those two trades closed out 3 in a row. 1753 is my new number. I'm down 1 trade. 1 single trade. I'm down 1, not even a full trade down. I'm down 1%. Okay, that's 1. I'm down $18. I think I would like to win a single trade and be done for today. I just don't see how I'm going to in these charts. These charts are bouncing all over the place. Look at that thing. Look at that. That actually happened before. This happened before right here. It's at a very hard line. It could reject. It could go up. Last time it went straight up. It went up here, farted around. And because of that, I'm going to call this. It's gutsy. It's as gutsy as crap is what that is. But what I think is going to happen is this is going to break that line like it did last time. And it's going to just shoot up there. And I think what's going to happen is I'm going to have to delete all these lines. I think it's going to come from here. And it's going to go either here or it's going to go there and bounce. It's going to go up here and bounce above that line. That's what I think is going to happen. Okay, we get in here so you can kind of see it. It's hard to see. It doesn't. Let's see. We got a minute and 31. So that's fine. What I think is going to happen, I took a little bit longer of a trade because I think what's going to happen is it's going to go up there. It's going to hit that line. Okay. Once it hits that line, I'm making my own assumptions now. These are my assumptions based on my own thing. That's all you can do when you're trading. You just look at what you know. Look at what it did in the past. I think what's going to happen is something like this. Okay. It's going to do something like this. Let's watch this and see if I'm right. I could be totally wrong. We have 57 seconds left. I think that I'll get enough up pressure. Almost sure now because it went all the way back down there and then totally shoved back up. It's going to break that line. 47 seconds. Anything could happen. These charts are so jumpy, but I think it's going to happen. It's going to shoot up from there. That was a gutsy call, but I got under the line. See, the line is right here. This is the line. This is a very strong line. Okay. It's still above that line. 30 seconds. Thank God it's still above that line. I could be in the money today and not by a ton, but I could be in the money and then I could quit. Yep, look at that. It's going to go up. It's 19 seconds. If it can hold up here where it did before, it's really contentious. This line is really contentious. This line is super, super contentious. This big, thick green line. There it is. That's what I thought it was going to do. Hold back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Boom. That was super close, but that was a win. That was a win. Now, I'm going to say I'm at 1776. 1776. Now, look at that. 1776. I started at 1771. So actually in profit by $5, by 0.28%. Not what I want. Not what I want. It isn't what I want. I wanted more today. I really wanted more. I think it's going to go down from here. But then again, the problem is it tried to break this once. Then it tried to break it again. Then it headed up and it tried to break it again. And it tried to go break it again and it tried to go back down. What I think is going to happen is that I should have taken that call before. But what I think is going to happen is it's going to retract a little bit. It's going to feel like that. It's going to feel like it's going to feel bad. It's going to try to go down. I'm going to take a 3-minute call here. That's what's going to happen. I think what's going to happen is it's going to go up from here. It's going to way up to this top line again. My position isn't great, but my position is overall in line with what I really think is going to happen to this chart. That's the thing. It's not like the best position ever. But it's 3 minutes. So it can go down here. It can do what it wants to. It can go down here. In 3 minutes, I think it's going to go back up. I think it's going to go back up and maybe even break above this line. It can hit this line and then it can go back down. That's fine. It really, really, really is rejecting though. It's done this before. Let's look at it in 5. Yeah, it's totally trying to go up, but I don't know. It's pretty tight up there. I'm going to double that trade up because I think I'm that confident in this trade right here. It's a long trade, and that's why I doubled it up, only because it's long. And then it's risky. It's risky because it is risky. But I think what's going to happen is it didn't do exactly what I thought it was at first. But you see, it's reaching for that top line. It's got 1 minute and 30 now, and in the minute chart, it's still kind of in a weird spot. You know, it could go either way. Is it reaching for the white line? No, it's got up pressure. This is up pressure. Every time it goes down, it gets shot back up. That's what I feel like it's doing. Every time it goes down, it gets shot back up. You know, this is a weird position to be in here. It's a weird, really weird position. And we still have 1 minute left. Anything can happen in this. And it's bouncing around so much, so let's just watch it. It does feel like that line is heavy. It hit this line, went down, consolidated, hit that line, went above it, went down kind of far, went back up. It took up 40 seconds. I definitely think the top one will probably lose, but the bottom one could win. The bottom one could win. It's down there. It's down there. 25 seconds. I'm going to double it up again. Oh, I should have got it when it was... Whenever I think about doubling something up, I'm like, it's in the wrong place. So now I've got this 25 doubled up. Something that I haven't done a lot of. Let's watch it closer. That's what I thought it was going to do. It's got 9 seconds, 8 seconds, pulling up and down, pushing. There it goes. Can both of these win? 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Can both of those win? Yes. Can both of those win? Yes. That was awesome. That was awesome. 1797. Now today is feeling a little bit exciting. 1797. I'm only up $26, but I'm up 1.47%. Fantastic. But like overall, I think this chart is probably going to go down from here. It feels like it keeps wanting to go down, wanting to go up, but I'm not like so married to this chart to think that it's actually going to do that. I don't know. I really don't know. I thought it was going to go up, and maybe it is going to go up. Can it go up and break that line? It's got so much weird bouncy pressure. It's got rejection off this, but I have seen in this chart in today that sometimes it's touched the RSI and just totally broken through the RSI. So it's like it hits that RSI and then just slam breaks it. And that's what makes me nervous about this. I had an RSI touch here that I entered earlier, and it just went way up there. So maybe if I get a big, nice RSI touch up here on this level, I'm going to put it for 2 minutes because that'll give it time. But I want it to really go up there. I want it to go slamming high. I want it to reach that, like even higher than that, just more higher than that. Like it's hit that level. There you go. 2 minutes. That's it. And if it breaks it, then it's fine. If it breaks it, it's fine. But that is a perfect RSI trade, and it's in 2 minutes. So you can see that this was a 2-minute trade. I'm going to put this black because that black line right there, I'm going to make this line thick. That was a strong line that it broke. I waited for it. Do I regret taking 2 minutes now? Maybe, but before it did that same thing. It broke above, RSI touched, and then it messed around up there. So let's see what happens. We're going to let this play out. It seems like it's almost like a replay of the last time. It hit the RSI. It broke through. I got a great position, but now it's going high. It's trending. I guess I wouldn't call these charts trending. There it goes. It can come down. Now if it goes below this black line right there, and if it keeps going, that's what we want. Okay, we want it to fall. We want it to fall hard off that black line. We do not want a consolidation in this area. I do not want a consolidation up in here because I could lose, but I still am above that black line. We're in 30-second candles now. That looks pretty promising. Looks really promising. The giant green candle that went up there, it went up there really, really strong, and it went up, and I got in, as you can see, right after it broke. So I let it break, and I could just see it pushing. I really want this to win. I really want this to win. This session could be one of my favorite sessions of the recording. It's day 25, but I want to be able to get the profit. I fought today. Today fought 18. Oh, this is not good. 18 seconds. If this wins or loses, I'm probably just going to have to call it a day. It's hitting the black line. Okay, it's going to break off the black line. Hopefully 7, 6, hold on 5, hold it. No. Yes. No. Yeah, yes. No. That's not it. That was too long. That's frustrating. That's totally frustrating. All right, taking off the black line, we're taking one more put. It's going to be, this session just keeps feeling, that would have been such great profit. It was so close. That was so close. That was amazingly close. And I think it really is going down from here. It hit there. Yeah, it's going higher highs. It does have some higher highs. It has some higher highs, but I think it's going down from it. It wants to return. It's got all this room down here that it can return to. All I needed it to do was just stay down there. I feel like I'm whining at the computer now. I'm whining. But I think it is dropping, and so I'm going to let this be a win. 1747 plus 48. So we'll read and see what that is. 1747 plus a $48 win if this wins. Be at 1795. So that would be acceptable to me. I mean, 1795, if we look at that, 1795 will be at 1.36%. It's like, I want one more win. But I could spin out of control and look at this. It's got 15 seconds. It's dangerous because now it's starting to get up pressure. It's got 10 seconds. Hold this down. Oh, Lord, hold this down. 5, there we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. That is a good win. 1795. It feels like this is trying to go up, doesn't it? It really does feel like it's trying to go up. It feels like it's going to go up and break out of this. It's gone up before and it's broke up out of this. But then it gets all this down pressure. That's a hard line. I'm taking a call off this. Hard line. If this goes my way, I'll be feeling pretty good. If not, today's session will just be it'll just be a wash. But watch this. That's a 1 minute. Oh, it's a 2 minute trade. Okay, that's fine. It's a little bit long for what it's doing. This black line is pretty hard. It reached up there, broke it. I thought it was totally rejecting. I thought this whole time, what I thought was this trade was going to go off this black line and it was going to tank down to, down to here. I thought it would go down to there. I thought that's where it was going. And it's because it didn't do that, it's got me believing that it's going to break it. I thought it was going to go all the way down. I'm in a fantastic position to win this trade. Now I'm on a minute, but I'm right here on this line. See, that's my trade right there. It's on that very bottom. It's hit that bottom. It's hit that bottom. It hasn't really gone below it. Now it's going to break above. Unless it just tanks down, this is going to be a win. And I'll take my win on 1770. 1770 plus a $48 profit on that will be 1818 would be my win. Okay, this will be 1818. And if I win this, if it can just stay up there for 45 more seconds, let's look at it in a minute. Okay. It looks hot. It looks high. It looks like it could just flank down any time. Oh, though, it's breaking up, though. It's breaking up. Let's hope that it goes above that flag 30 seconds and doesn't. Oh, yeah, there it goes. Up pressure, baby. Up pressure. Bring it on up. Because that pressure right there is important. At 20 seconds left, 25 seconds, 20 seconds. This will be a win, and then we'll actually, 15 seconds. Look at it. It's flagging out, and it better not lose. I don't think this is going to lose, but it better not lose. 11 seconds. We're way above this black line. It would have to have a massive turnaround drop right here in the last 5 seconds, and it's going to win. And it is going to win, and it is going to be a profitable day at the Music City Trader, 1818. I'm going to look this up and see what it says. This has been a tough chart day. In fact, I will write down right now so you guys can see how extremely tough this day was. I will write down everything I did. I did a loss. Then I did a win. Okay. Then I did a loss, win, loss, win, loss, win, loss, win, loss, win. All right, so let's make sure you can see all that. I got to make that a little smaller because that's just really big. But look at that. That happened. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24 trades. I'm up 2.65%. Now, a couple of those were double ups. And a couple of them, that one double up, I did one. And I think I did one double up. Maybe I did two. I might have done a two double ups, but at 1818 at 2.65%. Overall, we're at 73% growth for this day. We're actually on day number 25 today. I feel pretty good about it. 2.65%. I feel like I could keep going. This session has been going on for a long time, and so I'm not going to make any other trades because I'm in clearly above 2%, which is my goal. If I can get above 2%, I'm good. And I struggled to get above 2%. At one point, I was down. There's 3 losses. There's 3 wins. So I was even there. Then we had a win. So I was up a win, and then I was back down. So I was up a win. Now I'm down a loss. Then I was back to normal. Then I was down 3 losses. Then I was up 3 wins. So I'm back to normal. Then I'm down a loss. Then I'm up a win. That canceled that one out. Then I'm up a trade. Then I'm back down a trade. And then to the very end, I got my 2 wins and gave me 2.65%. Might be that I was up 2.14 positions. Anyway, this was a fun session. Kind of exciting. Probably maybe my most exciting session so far. So thanks for watching, guys. Hey, no matter where you are right now in your journey, you can become a profitable binary options trader. All it takes is a simple trading strategy to win trades and the ability to stick with your plan. But it's easier said than done, especially if you're trying to do this alone. But now you don't have to do this alone. Right now, you can go to musiccitytrader.com and join me in a tribe of dedicated traders. We're on a journey together, and there's room for you today. You'll get all access to the exclusive Trading Tribe app, where you can post your progress, share your wins and losses, learn what's working from other traders, and you'll get exclusive trading sheets, strategy guides, trading journal downloads, and more. You can even participate in my special live trading sessions and even copy my trades right inside Pocket Option using the social trade feature. Go to MusicCityTrader.com and join the Trader Tribe today. Success is within reach, and you're not alone. Click and join today at MusicCityTrader.com.